Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my PBEM match against Deaniks. He's a Japanese player, for me it is the Allied side, it's now March 6, 42. Yesterday we had a good dogfight over Manila. Good kill ratio for me. Oh, for my Japanese, American pilots, let's say this. Sub-activity. There was a light cargo ship no one would like to attack. There was an hit but no explosion. There was a missed attack. Good sub-activity all around the map. My bombardment at Rangoon. This is north of Pago. Deep water. No hit. Oh, Japanese carrier airplane over Singapore. Looks like this third Japanese carrier division is back in action. And I also detect some other carriers. And first attack on my AG. And now there's an airstrike against Xi'an, but I also have here some cap. And here I use also the I-16 because I have simply not enough airframes, and I-16 is okay. And some P-40Bs. So without escort, the cells are of course dying here. Not enough, but still some. Plus some more flak damage and kill. And outgoing, most are destroyed, I would say. Very unlikely to come back. And here is this carrier fleet making an airstrike. This is my attempt to also put a AVP in this area to have a navy search maybe. But yeah, no. A little too slow. One turn earlier and I would maybe there in the dot base in hiding. But it's okay. At least I know a carrier division is back in Singapore. So I'm not so sure if I can move anything out of Singapore in the future. Here are my cruisers, and they just won't enter, I think, Singapore. But they're one hex too slow once again. Luckily this torpedo hit. Okay. One torpedo hit on my just repaired cruiser. So finish damage, fixing, and then next torpedo hit. Also my AGP get a hit with big explosion, blowing up. Aircraft are leaving the cruiser, returning back to Singapore. My AGP is sinking. Okay, that is not anything what really mattered here. Small bombardment. Also bombardment in Singapore. I guess that Deaniks know that there's not more much left to hold the city, so he won't keep the pressure up. Also bombardment in Manila. You can see now how strong is the Japanese, and it's simply not enough. Two divisions are here. You could call it. So it's a 1-to-1. That is not possible to really win the battle, I would say, for the Japanese. And it was the turn. So it led some success on the Japanese side, but I would still say high losses in the air war for them. Let's check. Again, a good ratio. Today a little over-reported. So 1-to-31. Japan lost a bunch of aircraft, but not 7 torpedo bombers. I think that is simply over-reported. It could be, but unlikely. If you scale this down to, you can see 4 are too much reported. So it takes this 4 off, then there's 3 torpedo bombers lost. The Sally Key 27, there was really not many aircraft left, lost or was able to escape. So this can be possible. So something like this. And for me, it was really only a Catalina got killed by guess the carrier cap. So the pilot is lost, dead. Okay. These are now Chinese pilots with a success. So there's, I don't know if there's any Chinese pilot already here. British, Chinese. So I have here my Chinese pilots, and you can see there's some guys with double kill starting. And you can also see that there are some pilots with I-16 kills and others with mostly P-40Bs. Good, the ship sunk. Yeah, I think there was 2 AVP, AGP, or small support ships. And once more, maybe a destroyer sunk. Anyway, nothing here really to discuss. Not really much activity in the southeast. There was some sighting of enemy fleet moving west. Could be an attempt to take Tarakan or maybe Balikpapan. So it's maybe time for me to use my small cruiser formation here. Try to get a night engagement and then run away with full speed. Because there's a carrier. This is a support carrier, so maybe only one carrier is here or something like this. But because I will make a mistake, if I build this task force, oops, it doesn't matter at the end. And if I tell them I won't return to Ambon because I have airbase there and fuel and cover, and I want maybe go back, but make a waypoint, find this one, and make full speed, then it looks first fine. Something like this I will do, and normally there's enough range. I need 17 hexes to go, 8 plus 8 is 16, so I would be normally out of range of any carrier strike here. Problem is, you will not get any information that there's an issue. The issue is, if I kick now out these 2 ships, then there's not enough fuel. These 2 destroyers don't have the fuel to really go this 16, 17 hexes. And what will happen is that at some point this task force will, maybe if it survives the night, have a fuel shortage, and then the commander say, okay, let's stop and transfer fuel from the cruisers to the destroyers, and then I will not be near to Ambon. But you can check this next to it. Maybe something else will happen, but I only want to point this out, that this is really a problem in the game, that You build the task force and you check only the task force, and then you think, it's enough fuel, but it's only the average calculation of fuel. All ships together would have enough fuel to reach the port with full speed, but you can see that the endurance is off, and that is simply too much off. I'm at 95% fuel bunkers full, so this kind of cheap destroyers are really too short range. They are not built for any full speed. They are really maybe only good for escort. The problem is these are Dutch destroyers. They get first in some of 43 any upgrade that they are maybe useful, and then some of 43 I have hundreds of better destroyers, so I was not worried to lose them. Similar to the C-class cruiser, this is also one of the cruisers I say I don't care if I lose them. This is why I say this task force can also run into enemy cover force and then gets destroyed. The only ship what will be nice to keep would be Perth. Perth is one of these modern destroyers on the lighter side of the light cruisers, but already with the twin tower design. Issue here is, and you get a radar, so you have radar and torpedoes, so you have everything. You only get a very late upgrade for better anti-flak equipment. That is the only problem, and I think you also get better radar here. But this is in summer 44, so this ship will not get better. Use it now, it cannot be better. And the other ships are so shitty that if you lose them or keep them, it will also not have impact on the war. Good, anything else? Enemy carrier is here. Sunk my ship to build up here floating early warning station. Then I had simply a little earlier warning maybe. No, not. So I don't know where they go. West. So I have a lot of submarines here. Maybe there's a possibility. There's a next ship coming. I sent these guys in because this cruiser mine layer has the capacity to transport some troops. So I say, okay, come in. Maybe I can use you for something. Unluckily, there was a shitty torpedo hit, and it was one torpedo hit, and it was a critical torpedo hit. And now the cruiser is once again dead in the water. But I mean, at least I'm really only one hex away from Singapore. Can happen. And the rest, the new heroes of the day was here in Xi'an, of course, but we can call it also Xi'an. And 2 kills, 1 kill, 4 kills, and 13 kills. They slaughter the enemy totally. No losses, no problem, kill. A lot of kills. So you can also count up how many kills this are if you want. Then you have a feeling how many key 21s are destroyed. Good, see you next time, take care, bye bye.